Marco Santini had built an empire on control. As the most feared mafia boss in the city, power flowed through his veins. Yet for all his success, something was missing: an heir. His advisors, family, and enemies all whispered the same thing. Marco needed a successor to solidify his legacy. But Marco wanted no part in love or marriage. He viewed attachments as weaknesses, distractions that could unravel everything he had worked for. So, when the pressure became too much, he decided on a cold solution: a contract. Enter Sofia Romano, a fierce independent lawyer with a history of fighting for everything she had. She wasn't part of Marco's world, but her family's debt to the Mafia had pulled her into its orbit. One evening, Marco visited her office with an offer that would change both of their lives forever. "I need a child," he said bluntly. "In exchange, I'll erase your family's debt." Sofia was stunned. It wasn't an offer, it was an ultimatum. Her family's future hung in the balance, and despite every instinct telling her to walk away, she hesitantly agreed. Months later, Sofia was pregnant, and she thought that would be the end of her dealings with Marco. He was supposed to stay distant, detached, and uninterested in the life growing inside her. But instead, Marco found himself drawn to her in ways he hadn't anticipated. Then, one fateful night, Marco showed up at Sofia's door, his usual steely demeanor cracked by something new: vulnerability. "I don't know how to be a father, Sofia," he admitted. "This wasn't supposed to be real." Sofia looked at him, seeing the fear in his eyes. "None of this was supposed to be real," she said. "But here we are. We can't control everything." For the first time, Marco allowed himself to be human. His feelings for Sofia were no longer just an inconvenient truth. They were undeniable. But in the Mafia, love is dangerous. Marco's enemies saw his growing attachment to Sofia as a weakness and hatched a plan to take her and their unborn child out of the picture. Sofia received an anonymous tip one night: "They're coming for you." Before the hit could happen, Marco stormed in, ready to fight. His rage was palpable as he told her, "You're not leaving, not ever. I'll destroy anyone who tries to take you from me." In that moment, Sofia understood the depths of his feelings. Together, they faced the threat, Marco's men eliminating the danger before it could reach them. The once untouchable boss now had something to lose, and that made him more dangerous than ever. As the dust settled, Marco's empire, once built on fear, began to transform. He remained ruthless in business, but with Sofia by his side, he had something he'd never had before: a future he actually wanted.